I don't really know how to start this, to be honest. We're fucked. That's basically it. Scarlett went in for MOT. Not going to be about the bush, she fucking failed. And she failed in spectacular fashion with all the usual things that an MX-5 would usually fail for at a certain point when they haven't been properly maintained or looked after over time. And I am now very much in a state of, what the fuck am I going to do? Okay, let's stop teasing this. To a lot of people, this is just a sheet of paper. To me, and to this car, well, it means a lot more. In fact, it means this. Yes, what that means is that I have a very big smile on my face again. Very big one! Scarlett's passed her MOT amazingly, and I say amazingly because I genuinely thought, nope, it ain't going to happen. I finally decided to put her in March, because obviously, yeah, the work was complete at the end of 2023 and it's now 2024, 3 months into the year. Yeah. There's good reason for that, which I'll explain later, but let's just enjoy the moment. To celebrate the occasion, we've come all the way back to the Mennock Pass, because why not? The last proper drive I'd done in Scarlett, and this is legit, was at the end of 2022. Yeah. And it was here. Right in the middle of winter, and traditionally, because this is Scotland, It's raining on and off this morning, so yeah, continuity errors all over the shop, but who cares? But I just can't believe it. I cannot believe that she's finally passed her MOT. Genuinely, I cannot believe it. It's incredible. I can't. I just can't. You know. I can't put it into words properly how much it means to me. I put her in, I think it was the 14th of March. This is now literally the last day of March. That's how long it's taken me to get to this point, to actually get her back out again since passing her MOT. I put her in on that day, and I put her into the place that failed her, that told me that she was scrap. And now here we are. Obviously there's a few people to thank. The chief one being Dale over at Rusty Customs. Dale, you sir are an absolute talented genius when it comes to this stuff. The man's a legend. If you ever need anything doing, trust me, he's your man to go to. I'll put it on the screen just now, his Facebook page, that's where you can go to contact him. If you need any work doing to your car, trust me, go to Dale, give him your business, because the man deserves it. The man does an incredible job. He goes above and beyond. I've got to thank Scott from Retroshite, because he basically told me that as well. Go to him. So I did, and I don't regret it. It was worth it. It was definitely the best thing that I could have done. He was extremely patient, I'll tell you that much. Extremely patient, like beyond patient with me. I can't thank him enough. So Dale, thank you. You're a legend. And I know that that word gets used a lot, but trust me, it's true, you are a proper legend. I'm saying all this because I need to take Scarlett back to him. No, genuinely, I mean it. He's been absolutely brilliant. And do you know what the thing is, right? We're back at Mennock just now, and to be completely honest, I'm not thrashing her. I don't want to. I could. I can't be bothered. It's that thing of I want to savour every single second of this properly. I really do, because it's been a long journey, and I hate that phrase, but it has been a long journey to get here. And there is reasons for that. Seriously, I've kind of fell out of love with this. Like, after getting all the work done last year in like September time, when I finished it all, and then I drove Scarlett over to Dale, left her there, and then months passed, and mentally it's not the greatest thing, I suppose. I mean, it just felt cold, properly felt cold. And then, well, there's a lot of other stuff, and if you'll give me a moment of your time, I'll explain it. Should be illegal, that view, really. I mean, when I say the view should be illegal, I'm obviously not talking about all the tyres and that's dumped at the bottom of this little ravine. Now, I don't want to bring the tone down or anything like that, but it is a very serious point. I mean, some people will want to know, why did it take me so long to get Scarlett fixed, and why did it take me so long to post another video since the end of the year, where it cost an absolute arm and a leg to get her to the point where she was ready for an MOT? I spent months, and I do mean months, last year
basically rebuilding Scarlett underneath, and then nothing from January to April, basically now. And that's because I lost all interest. I was worried. It's like if I all of a sudden put Scarlett in for an MOT, if I had done that in February or March and she failed, I was honestly worried I was going to just chuck the towel in and sell the car. And after spending that amount of money, I know I couldn't do that, and I know that she's still not perfect. She's still got a lot of flaws and there's still stuff to be done, but I just had this niggling thing of, I don't want to put the car in. If I put the car in, she's going to fail. And even when I put her in on the 14th of March or whatever, I still thought the car's going to fail. I mean, I'll tell you, I dropped her off, right? And the immobiliser stopped working. I dropped, that night, I dropped this car off to the garage and she wouldn't open up again. Immobiliser died of death. That's just typical of this car. She just doesn't want to do anything. I was absolutely terrified, completely petrified that she was going to fail. But I did think, that's nearly 5 years I've had this car, or it will be come the summer. And I bought it originally for my mental state, if you like. To give me something else to do, as if I didn't have enough already, but I needed something that mentally challenged me, that gave me reward, that made me think, yes, once this is all done, once I do little bits and pieces, this will be the greatest thing in the world for me to go out and about and enjoy this drive. It'll make me forget everything, and it does. It does. It gave me enormous pleasure every time I went out. Let me forget all my troubles, all my tales of woe, all of it. But yet, because basically 2023 was a complete write-off, I never had that joy. I never got to take her out after doing some mechanical work over a week or two and go, oh yeah, I noticed the difference. It was purely, she's on the drive, she's not moved, there's no joy to be had. It's all just work, 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 money hand over fist. And I'll be honest, I was this close to just saying, I'm done. The channel, the car, all of it, F it, I'm done, right? I mean, there's been all sorts went wrong in 2023. Now listen, I'm not going to bore you to death, but so much went wrong. I needed this thing. I needed this to make me happier than I was, and I didn't have it. And I hated it for that. I would walk by the car when I got home from my job, which I absolutely loathed. Just, it was making me beyond miserable. I've now changed company, so that's also why there's been no content. But I just never had it. But now we do. And driving her down here today, the first proper drive, you can't beat it. You really just can't beat it. I mean, it's, yes, she's still got blemishes. I mean, there's rust still. We're going to need to change the boot. When I eventually get these dealt with, I don't know what that is. I think it's probably filler or something like that. The paint's fading in places. There's an issue here. There's stuff, you know, all over the place that needs doing. The bonnet's mottled. That's due to probably me over polishing it 2 years ago. This door, which was replaced due to an accident at some point, that's all gone wrong. The paint's peeling because it was a shoddy job. We'll need to put new tyres on at some point. Well, new alloys, I think. Maybe it's time for a change. So there's plenty to be getting on with, but when am I going to do it? I don't know. Right now, I just want to enjoy the car. And I know that it's pretty much what some people would call career suicide on YouTube to say this, but it's not my career. Videos will probably be fewer and further between this year because, well, I'm not going to be doing too much mechanically because last year, you know? So I just want to enjoy the car, but yeah, there will be the odd job we'll get done this year. And with the MOT, apparently we've got a coolant leak to deal with. So yeah, probably need to change all of the hosing and all that later on this year, but that's a problem for future me. Right now, all I care about is just enjoying this car, honestly. I couldn't be happier that she's back. I had written out a massive script for this. This has been a video that I've been desperately looking forward to filming this year, and I think I've basically just tossed it all out the window and rambled for the last 10 minutes. So yeah, shall we get this back on track? The £6,500 question. Would I do this again? Would I undertake something that I know is financially unsound to keep Scarlett on the road? Now I might lose some points for saying this, but I don't know if I would do it again. I mean, yes, for this minute right now, it's raining, it's cold. For March in Scotland, it's ridiculous. I'm still smiling, but would I do this again? Would I rather just put the money into another car? My heart says, of course I'll do it, do it in a minute. But the cliche of my brain, it's really saying, after that final total at the end of the year, oh, I don't know if I would do it again. It would take some convincing, I think. But then when I think back to how I felt in April last year after she failed, and it was gut-wrenching, and I knew I was going to fix her come hell or high water, I suppose it's, you just don't know till you're in that moment. You really don't. Obviously, I can't thank everyone enough who's watched all the videos of the Krusty Diaries series and all that. I can't thank anyone who's gave me encouragement during this enough, because in all honesty, there has been times I wanted to chuck it in, and I nearly did. I'm glad I didn't, because we wouldn't be here now. But yeah, on that note, we will call it quits there. Oh, good grief, cameras all over the shop, sorry about that. On that note, we will call it quits there. And yeah, as always, if you have been, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, which will probably be a car meet of some sort, because yes, I'm going to start taking it back to car meets. Or I might do a video of what is going to happen this year on the channel, if anything much. But yeah, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go into the noise range now and just enjoy this for a little bit. And yes, I will catch you on the next one. Bye.